back in action. We're back in the action, boys. Now, I know we've done a little bit more of talking videos lately than we should, whatever that means, but sometimes I get myself in some really sticky situations that lead to really, really good stories. And sometimes I think everyone just needs to hear it because it's just so unbelievable that it should be told to fucking everyone. Now, first things first, man, we're gonna get into the story in a second, but I have a really bad break on my hand. There's a crazy story about it, and also I'm filming in the car right now because I told my girlfriend that it happened in a different way, because if I told her the way that it actually happened in and the reason why it's broken, I would be broken up with. So it's called strategy. Nobody send this video to her, please. She doesn't watch my YouTube anyway, but I gotta tell the boys. Now, before we get into this story, you guys really gotta listen to this because this is like something that I've never really gone through ever. Real quick, as you guys know, we just started a website called NameBranFan.com. You guys could get jewelry somewhat like this one right here. We actually have one exact kind of replica as this. This one's real. You get a faker one, but it's free. We got a bunch of free phone cases, slides, skins for your Xbox controllers, everything. Go to NameBran.com. Link is down below. Last thing before we get into this story, this is a big one, man. Me and my boys over at Standards actually just made these NameBran pendants for you guys to buy. These are 100% sterling silver. They're iced out beyond belief. They say NameBran, the upside down maple leaf. Now there is a link down below if you guys want to purchase that. We made it the best price possible. I told them I didn't want to make any profit off you guys. I just need you guys to buy these if you want them. So anyway, there's a link down below. These just got released. They're gonna sell out real fast. And once again, NameBranFan.com. Now, getting into the story, man, of how this happened, and this is the worst break I've ever had in my entire life. I actually I knew I wanted to make a video about this. I didn't know when the right timing was, but everyone, all my friends that know the story were like, dude, you gotta drop this. This is crazy, even though I didn't want to do another talking video, but this is so worth it. And we'll just get right into it real quick. I love being able to be stupid so you guys can get enjoyment out of how the hell I always get hurt. Let's go back a few days ago, man. Me and cameraman Ian, we had actually just filmed a video. We finished it, and I said, Ian, what do you think we take a road trip? Now, I'm kind of like this. I'm really spontaneous. I just do whatever I want. Luckily, with this job, it allows me to do whatever I want. Except it's not good, because when I do whatever I want, I make really bad decisions. And we'll get into that big foreskin, if you will. So Ian's sitting there, he's like, what do you mean, like a road trip? Like when? I'm like, I don't know, like, do you want to leave now? Let's just go take a road trip, go drive, you know, this place 8 hours out, then we can go and have a flipping good time for like 2 days straight. And Ian, being my boy, trusted me, he's like, dude, yeah, I guess so. Like, I don't have anything to do, like, I filmed for you, so we may as well. So Ian and I pack our bags and we go on this cool little road trip. I'm not going to tell you guys where we went because I don't want any of you guys tracing where we went to get me in more trouble with this establishment. So anyway, we take this road trip, we have a good old time, you know, a few road skis along the way, which is not beer, it's called water. You drink a lot of water on the way so you don't, you know, get dehydrated. Take a bunch of pee stops, all of a sudden we're there. So we get to this place, 8 hours out, I'm like, all right, let's find a motel or something like that. We go find a little hotel, and I'm like, all right, now let's start to frickin' party. Now, your boy doesn't do drugs or anything like that, no type of partying like that, but it's like one of those times where I'm like, Ian, let's just let loose, let's have a few drinks and go somewhere really cool tonight. Let's go find you a girl. This is actually exactly what I said. You guys know Ian, the cameraman. He's lacking in the girl scenario, but he shouldn't. He's got a lot of potential. He's my boy. I need to figure it out for him. Plus, hey, if I have an excuse to go look at girls with him or go talk to girls with him while I have a girlfriend, it's not a bad excuse. It's a real nice one, and I'm gonna take it. So, you know, we're sitting in the hotel room, we're having a few beers, and we're like, you know, like, heard there's a pretty good STRIP club around here. Now, I'm not really into those. I think they're really awkward. I feel weird sitting there looking at girls like that. You know, I got my internet for a reason. I don't want to look you in the eye while I'm trying to give you money. I don't want that. I want to do it for free. At the same time, my boy Ian, you know, if we can give him a little something, we may as well. And the thing is with STRIP clubs, I'm saying this so I don't get demonetized, it's really weird. You go in there, and yeah, there's girls that are dancing, but there's also a lot of really hot girls that just love going to strip clubs. The party type for sure, not girls you maybe want to, like, get down with long term. Short term, it's all good. You know what I mean? So we're like, yeah, let's go to a strip club. So Ian and I decide, Then we're gonna go to this one that's apparently really highly reviewed. I know a few people that are like, yo, we'll get you in, it's no problem, like for free, because I don't like paying for those things. It's not me being cocky, it's me just being like, I don't want to like pay to look at girls, you know what I mean? I feel weird about that. Also, it's more boss if I don't pay for it. I also feel really sick. Anyway, we get in. We have a few beers, and not so long into it, I don't know why, maybe because Ian looks sophisticated, looks like he has a lot of money. This dancer comes up to him, she's like, yo, let me give you a show. And he's like, okay. Not thinking, he's a little, you know, buzzed, and I'm like, bro, you really gotta pay for that stuff. And like, I'm down to pay for him if he wants it, but he's like, no, I'm good. So I'm like, all right, you're good, that's fine, I won't pay for it, you're good. She's like, no, we should go. And he's like, no, I'm really good. And I guess she like got I don't know, she got offended by that in a weird way. I don't know why. Like, people are obviously gonna tell you they don't want to buy that because it's a lot of money, and also, you know, whatever. So then she went on to say one thing that like you just never say to my boy in any way, especially Ian. She's like, okay, well, you're ugly anyway, I was just trying to be nice to you. Now I take that as like, and man, you cannot do this stuff, but especially like girls saying that, like, but that just like, you can't do that to my boy when I'm around, because I will stand up for you beyond belief, always, probably too much, but I will do that. So I stood up and I'm like, listen, B-word, you're actually not too hot yourself. Actually, I can't even remember what exactly I said, but it was a good paragraph of me pointing at her, but I was just pissed off. Like, don't talk to my boy that way. It's just uncalled for. He's clearly a nice guy. Look at him. He's a beaut. Long story short, I like verbally attacked her back. Not with any like swears or anything really bad. I'm like, you suck. Like, you suck for saying that. Also, what you don't do is do that at an STRIP club. So that happens, and all of a sudden she starts walking over to me, and this is how this happened. She walks over to me and she grabs my hand, and I'm like, okay, you're not gonna get me to pay for a dance after that. Maybe get a little crazier, might work something out. No, just kidding. So she grabs my hand and she kind of puts it down on her knee or whatever, like something like that. I can't really remember because I was kind of in shock after. I'm like, hey, what's going on? I'm not gonna pull away from a girl. I'm like, I don't want to hurt anyone, obviously. I'm not a jerk. I was just standing up for my boy, saying like, you suck. She grabs my hand like this, grabs it right here, boom, snaps it across her goddamn knee. I swear to God, my arm's like over here. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell just happened? At the same time, I'm like, she's making a show, bounces are definitely coming up, and they will beat anyone up because they're looking out for the girls just the way I was looking out for my boy. Should I have done that? No, but I'm always gonna defend my boy. Just don't do it in those scenarios. Be a little smarter. She snaps my arm, and I'm like, oh my God, the amount of force that you must have within your kneecap, within your arms. She was a bigger girl too, not like thick, but she definitely does some of that lifting stuff. Snapped. I'm in shock. I'm like, oh my God. Which is funny. The first thing that kind of goes into my mind is like, whoa, I gotta tell the boys about this. It's really weird when you're a YouTuber. That's how that works. It's good to like deal with things that way. It's like, oh, something really bad happened. Well, let me tell the boys, which is you guys. So anyway, I'm like, damn, my arm's like just dangling, like the worst break I've ever seen, pretty much. Not really, I don't know if like how bad it was, but it was the worst thing I've ever had, and it was really gross. And all of a sudden the bouncer comes, and I'm like, oh crap. He grabs me, of course. I'm like, hey, well, obviously, yeah, I've caused enough of a scene here. Sorry, Ian, by the way. He grabs me, literally brings me outside, and generally, there's stories where bouncers have been known to, like, beat people up, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. This sucks, but whatever. I guess I deserve it. He didn't do that, which is great. Good for the boy. He just grabbed me, and there was a dumpster. He opened it up and put me in it. He put me in the goddamn dumpster. At this point, I'm freaking out over my arm. I'm also like, damn, he could have beat me up. He didn't. I'm in a dumpster now, which is kind of hilarious to me, but also like, whoa, I gotta get out of here. So get out of the dumpster. I popped my arm back. I don't know if I popped it back right. If you guys, I don't know if you guys can see. You probably can't, but it's still really twisted here. And I went home. Well, the next day we went home. I was like, yo, we should just go back to the hotel. Forget about this for a second. We'll drive home in the morning. Ian drove home because I didn't drive anymore. I don't know if y'all could see though. It's like this. Like it's just really out here. I don't know if y'all can see. It's really, really swollen, but I didn't go to the doctor. I just popped it in, and I grabbed this cast from like a Safeway. Safeway here is like a convenience store where they have these for like 25 bucks. I'm like, I guess I'll get it. I can move my fingers like this, but other than that, doing this hurts, but it sucks because I talk with my hands. I'm Italian. So yeah, broke my arm that way. Had to tell the boys. A stripper literally grabbed me and busted me like a twig over her goddamn knee. And then I got thrown in a trash can. So things like this, boys, I'm sorry it's not the regular video, but these are also the kind of videos that you need to put out. I'm not gonna not tell that story. And I'm also not sure if my arm's gonna fall off or something because I didn't clearly do it. I'm trying to show you guys how like crooked it is. I don't know if y'all could see, but the bone's all fricky here. Anyway, that's what that looks like. That's my story. Stick up for your boys, just don't be dumb about it, I guess. But hey man, I do the same thing all over again. I know I didn't say anything really mean to her, but that's what happened, man. That's my little arm break story. So, and I'm sure I was gonna get questions on it if I made a video anyway. I would have made the video. I wanted to put it out today. We got crazy videos coming real soon. Sorry if this is long. I'm a storyteller. I love telling stories, especially when weird things happen to me, man. Like, hey man, I do it for the boys, you know? So apparently, like really. So anyway, NameBranFam.com, go search up. You can get rings like this, jewelry like this. Also remember guys, these pendants are out right now. Go check them out. Standard Design put a lot of work into making these as cheap as possible while making them, you know, as thick as possible and giving you a large amount of silver with it and stuff like that with the ice. So appreciate y'all for watching. Also, they're not just gold, they're silver too. Appreciate y'all for watching. Merc of the Game, the greatest of all time. Y'all the goats. I'm hot as hell in here. And I'll catch y'all later, dude. Alright, peace. Also, RIP to NameBran's arm. That thing's done.